What's going on, everybody? It's Ken Henderson from Sublime Digital Marketing Group, and I am excited today to be talking about a program that should be the foundation of your organization, your business. That program is Zoho, and if you know anything about Zoho, you know they have different programs, and if you don't know about Zoho, then you're in for a real treat. Now, if you are familiar with Zoho, you may not be familiar with the fact that about 6 to 8 months ago, they released Zoho One, which basically gives you access to 40 different of the applications that they have all under one umbrella. And this is just going to be a quick overview of it. And I'm telling you, for the price, the value proposition that you get with Zoho One is just incredible. So I'm going to go over this right now, just go over the different applications that you get with Zoho One, and then talk a little bit about the pricing. So the first thing I want to talk about is Zoho CRM. Now, for those who don't know, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Manager. And this is where you would put your leads from your different marketing campaigns or people that you've met. And also you would hold your customers, patients, clients in there as well. Leave notes, share notes if you have staff. It's just a great place to basically keep all the data about the people that interact, the people that make up your business from a customer standpoint and from a lead standpoint in. So that's what CRM is. Motivator is a gamification of sales. Now, it's gotten real popular in the last couple of years to make work more fun. And basically, Motivator, what you can do is set up different thresholds, like who gets the first sale, close sale this month, and they get, you know, a certain amount of points. And then at the end of the month, you can do rewards. But this kind of tracks it, allows your other sales team or other parts of your team to see what's going on with their coworkers and be kind of competitive. It just makes it a fun game type of thing. So it's really, really cool if you have come from a more of a fun culture in working, or just want to motivate your people more. Reports provides the data that you need to help make better decisions about your organization. So taking all the data from the various programs, the applications that are part of Zoho One, you can make very, very detailed and robust reports to make sure that you are in the loop and you know exactly what's going on. The Contact Manager is a scaled down version of CRM. CRM is very robust. It allows you to send automated emails and triggers based upon certain decisions that are made or box checked. You can send an email, send a text message, do this, do that. Contact Manager is just a scaled down version of that. To simplify it, if you're not quite ready to go full blast out automation, then Contact Manager may be where you want to start. Sales Inbox is just an incredible program that actually is going to scan your emails and after over time it determines which emails are real sales related and will allow and helps you get back to them faster. So it's just a great algorithm program that runs inside of Mail. Sites, if you've ever used Wix or any of the site builders, you can actually build a website right through Zoho, the Zoho One plan. They give you one site that you're able to build out, and you can put forms in it so that the forms data, so let's say somebody's interested, it can go right into Zoho CRM over here, and it will allow you to keep all the data in one repository. So it's just really, really, really cool, and building sites, building nice sites very quickly is super easy. Marketing, and now there's more. Now we're going into the marketing side of things. So Sales IQ allows you to engage website visitors and convert them into customers. So you can actually put like the little pop-ups, like how can I help you, answer questions, direct them to pages with Sales IQ. With Campaigns allows you to send emails. So think of MailChimp, but again, think of somebody coming in through a form on your site, going into Zoho CRM, and then their data, their email address automatically drops into Campaigns. So again, instead of you having to have 3 or 4 different programs, this is all just being automated in one big loop. So it makes it easy. Zoho Social is a program or the application that allows you to manage your social media posts. So you can set up your posts for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, set them for future dates so you can do all the data planning. If people contact you through one of those social media platforms, you can watch it. You can watch your competitors' social media platforms to see what they're doing. It's just a great way to manage all of your social media in one place. With Zoho Survey, this application allows you to send out surveys whether it be to your team or it be to your clients to ask about, post-service follow-up surveys. And these things are very important because they allow you to keep a pulse on what's going on with your customers, clients, patients, etc., while at the same time bringing that data back into Zoho CRM once again, which is kind of like the hub and allows you to make sure that if you see any problems or you see that things aren't going right, you can correct them quickly. So that's the amazing thing about Survey. With Zoho Forms, you can build very robust forms with different triggers to them, boxes. It's just a great way to collect data online and grow it out. PageSense is like a modified version of like a Google Analytics, and if people don't know what that is, Google Analytics allows you to see what type of data or who's coming to your website, how many visitors you got. This gives you a very simplified yet very powerful way to look at the people that are visiting your website, what pages they went to, how long they were on there, etc. So that's what PageSense does. But we're not done. Let's go to support. Let's say that you have you're in the type of business where you need to have support questions done. People can open tickets and they can you can do a support desk. It's quite simply that's what support is. It's a support desk, and it allows you to basically interact with people that you need to support and monitor it. It's really robust. And remember, I'm going to be going over each one of these applications individually, so this is just an overview. Assist, so let's say you need to log into a client, a customer's computer and help them with something on their computer. That's what Assist for. It's very easy and simple to do. But we're not done. Let's talk about the communication side of things. Communication, Zoho Mail, hands down, is the most feature-rich email platform, especially when you have a team of people that need to work on something. From being able to share folders with emails, following up with clients together, if clients decide that they want to use email as their main mode of communication, you're able to work with your team, you're able to schedule emails, you're able to set up templates. There's just so much that you can do with Zoho Mail that I've not seen in anything. And I'll put it like this. I know that there are plugins that you can put into some of the more popular email applications like Gmail and Outlook, but out the box, there's nothing that is like Zoho Mail on the market at this time. Zoho Click is an amazing, it's just one of the newer adds to the family, and I love it. Think of it as a buffed up Skype, but again, you can share files, you can do video chat, and it also connects back to the CRM. So I have my clients now download the Click application because instead of using Facebook Messenger for internal dialogues, I'd rather just use Click. I can share files, I can do video calls, I can do phone calls. There's just so much you can do with Click. It's crazy. So so it really is a great program for staying in contact with your clients and customers or patients. But we're not done, people. Collaboration. Okay, so Zoho projects, if you have things that have repeatable steps, or there's going to be a multi-step process to getting things done, then Zoho projects is a way to go. You can assign tasks to your internal employees, to other coworkers. You can assign tasks to the client or the customer if you need to be. It's just a great way to manage any project that you have to get done, and they keep adding things to it to make it just easier. You can track time on tasks, you can track billable time on tasks. It's just insane what you can do with Zoho projects right now, and so that's great. And sprints is a very pared down. Zoho project is so robust, kind of like Zoho CRM. They've made a pared down version of it, which they call sprints, which is allows you to manage projects, but just a little bit more simplified. So it's just very cool. Zoho Connect is like a social media platform for your own organization. So think of having Facebook, but just for your internal organization. There's a wall. People can post birthdays, funny things to it. If you want, you can have different clubs depending on how big your organization or company is. And so it just allows you to have kind of like that internal wall of information that you can share things with your internal employees. So it's very cool. Showtime is allows you to create like slide decks and allows you to show them. So if you were think of PowerPoint, but being able to show it over the computer, that's what Showtime is. And meeting is like Zoho, is like GoToMeeting. So you're able to have people on meetings and basically share your computer or share a slideshow that you're doing to multiple people. So it's definitely a great replacement for GoToMeeting. But we're not done yet at all. So let's go to productivity. If you're familiar with Microsoft Office or Google Apps, this is what their productivity is. So this is included as well. Being able to share files, upload files. You have Writer, you have Sheet. Writer is like Microsoft Word. Sheet is like Excel. Show is like PowerPoint, so you can build out Show and then use Showtime to actually show your PowerPoints, or your Showtimes as we call it, not the TV show, you know what I mean, but not the TV network. But that's basically what Show is. Docs is where everything is held, just like Google Docs. That's where docs are held. But the cool thing that also comes in the productivity suite is Sign. Now Sign is like DocuSign, Adobe Sign. So if you're familiar, if you have contracts or agreements that need to be signed on a regular basis with your clients, then you can create a document or put your contract in Writer, or upload one via PDF, fill out the fields, and have them sign a contract in the cloud, which is legal in all 50 states and will stand up in a court of law. So it saves you so much time of having to go out and meet somebody or faxing things back and forth. And the cool thing about it is when you integrate it with Zoho CRM, those signed contracts stay underneath their account. So it's very easy and quick to retrieve them should you need that. So it's very cool. Zoho Notebook is another application, just amazing. Allows you to keep clips. If you're used to or ever heard of Evernote or any of the note-taking applications, I think Microsoft is OneNote or something like that. Notebook, by far, again, integrating with everything else you're doing here, is just an incredible way to take clips from the web, remember things, take audio notes about clients, about your personal life, whatever you need to keep in a notebook. You would think a digital notebook, that's what Notebook is, and it's very cool and it's extensible. And we're not even talking about being able to connect to other apps yet, but we're getting there. But we're not done. We have Zoho Vault. Now, my personal story with Zoho Vault, I've been using Zoho products for over 4 years now, and I remember with my old business partner, I asked him, I said, bro, do you know of any software where we can keep all of our passwords? We're able to share our passwords with our employees, and we're able to keep them secure instead of having to write them down on paper or send them via email or come up with some Excel spreadsheet. And about 2 weeks later, Zoho came out with Zoho Vault. So it does exactly what I was looking for. It allows you to share passwords with your employees. You can give them different levels of access, whether they can view the password. It has a way for you to automatically log into websites. And so it just saves so much time. It's so much more secure. You can even share passwords with people outside your organization for a certain period of time before their access is revoked. So for password management, you're not going to find anything out there, none of them, that is as robust as is Zoho Vault. But we're not done. Let's talk about finance, baby. Finance, Zoho Books allows you to create invoices, quotes, track all of your books. It auto feeds from the different various banks that are out there. Think of QuickBooks, but again, integrated with all your other data, and that's the whole thing. But think QuickBooks, think of also you're able to run payroll out of here. For the different states, you can run everything right out of Books, and it's just incredible. So Invoice is if you have a more simplified operation and you just need to send invoices, you can do that. Again, Books is very robust. It's a full accounting suite, but they've broken it down. So if you have invoices, you can do that. If you have just a monthly subscription company, you can just set this up. If you want to watch your expenses, so for example, I use this when I go out to eat and have receipts that are billed to the company. I can take that and integrate it with Zoho Books so that now my receipts, so when it's time to pay old Uncle Sam, it's easy to show the receipts that we've had for the year. If you need a place for your inventory, let's say you're doing a lot of inventory, you can keep everything in Zoho Inventory. And then if you just need to collect payments online very simply and easily, you can use Zoho Checkout, and that will allow you to get your payments online. But we're still not done. Let me continue. There's human resources, and that is Zoho People. So think if you have employees and you need them to clock in, clock out, they're able to do that. You can geo-lock that down to your office or different offices. You can put your policy manual in the cloud. There's just so much you can do to manage your organization with Zoho People, and allow people to request sick days, have managers sign off on them, approve them. So everything just becomes automatic. You have a HR department or software already built into this that allows you to manage your employees. So this would, again, replace some of the other things that you do for HR. But again, that's what that's for. And then Recruit is a way for posting your job openings, watching applications that you have, having people fill out an online form that again comes into the system. You can have them upload their resumes along with the form. There's just so many different ways depending on how you like to get data about people that you are going to be hiring, or listing out the job description in a very nice way and putting that on your website. So that's what Zoho Recruit is. And again, as you see, because I scrolled a little bit earlier, we're still not done, people. Business processes. Creator allows you to create whatever customization you need for your organization to make flows, to make certain applications, custom applications. That's what Creator does. It allows you to do that. We talked a little bit about reports. Again, think of taking all the data from all these programs and being able to flow it into one reporting module that gives you the data on whatever you need or whatever your managers needs. So again, you can make the best decisions, because decisions that you make are based upon the data that you get, and being able to get that data is important. And then there's Flow. Now let me tell you a little bit about Flow. Flow. So what is Zoho Flow? If you've heard of Zapier, this is kind of what they're doing. They're allowing you to integrate with other applications, because let's just face it, you may have an organization that has other software that they're just used to using, love using, and don't want to give up. So Flow allows you to connect your data to other applications so that you can continue that data flow or continue moving your data around as you need it. So that's what Flow is, and that is what comes with the Zoho One package. Now you would say, Ken, how much would all of this cost me to be able to implement? Well, if you were breaking a CRM down and a web builder and maybe like a Crystal Reports and let's say like a social things, surveys, forms, you're well looking at, anywhere from $100 to $120, maybe even more, especially if you start talking about some of the bigger guys out there, $249 per user. Zoho One is $35 a month. If you go with the yearly plan, it's even cheaper, but it's $35 a month per user. And so there's nothing out there. The value proposition is so great. What you get with Zoho One for the price, you're not going to beat that. The automation, just imagine, your organization being able to automate a lot of its tasks, being able to interact with its customers, clients, patients for $35 per user per month. So I can tell you now that 1, 2, 3 licenses of this is almost as much as one license as some of the other products, and in some cases is as much as 5, 6 licenses when you get the functionality. There is no comparison, people. If you like spending money on software that's disconnected, or you like having a bunch of different programs, then go ahead, continue what you're doing. If you're looking for something that's going to make your life a lot easier, that you can customize to your business, that's going to help you get more productivity, more sales, more collaboration, better support, then you've got to check out Zoho One, and that's what we're going to be on. So this video has gone a little bit longer than I thought it would, but look for the breakout videos on each one of these applications I'll be doing very shortly, and stay tuned. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, ken@sublime.digital. Again, Zoho One is amazing, and what they continue to do and innovate with is just incredible. So I will talk to you guys next time, and until next time, stay automated.